It's a sport like no other, overflowing with pageantry and a rich tradition that is simply unparalleled. For 60 minutes, there are no limits. All things are achievable and no goal insurmountable. Tradition, to be able to walk in the footsteps of past heroes, to become the victor.
Gets rid of the ball and it's caught. He's got Serrano Girls on the 15, the 10, the 5. He's gone. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Today, heroes will be realized and heartfelt dreams will be dashed. Those who are able to hear the triumphant call of glory. Because every game counts in NCAA football. This game's taking place here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania at Veterans Stadium. It's time for football, and the fans are anxious to get this one started as we give you what should be an exciting game between the Rutgers Scarlet Knights and the Temple Owls. Brad Nessler here along with Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit in the booth, bringing you the hard-hitting action of the college football. Into this one, Lee, doesn't appear to be much of a contest.
Forget about it. Rutgers earlier this week said that their goal in this ball game was to hold their opponent to negative yards rushing. And you know what? I think they can do it. And you know what else, Kirk? I think they're going to hold their team to negative total offensive yards. And that, my friend, is the yo of the week.
Oh, Lee, there's no question about it. This one's going to be pretty lopsided. Rutgers comes into this football game led by their quarterback, and he's such a leader, Brad. Believe me, he won't buy into any of this pregame "we're going to blow him out" hoopla. He's a focused competitor, and he'll be ready to play.
Thanks, Kirk and Lee. Well, the team captains look like they're ready for the coin toss, so we'll send it down to the field.
Temple has won the toss and elected to kick off.
Temple is ready to open this one up as they line up for the opening kick. Bowman kicks it off. Irwin fields it at the 3. Ball on the 21. 1st and 10. The Scarlet Knights come out in the ace formation. Drops back. They sacked him. That's a 7-yard loss. 2nd and long coming up here. Ball on their own 14. Rutgers goes with the ace set here. Steps back to pass. Lets it go. Picked off. And they make the stop at the 15-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line. There's a shift by the linebackers. He drops back. He's looking for his man, and it's caught. Breaks the tackle. Touchdown, Owls. Coach, how about that play?
Yo, was that a sensational pass or what?
And he hits the PAT. Temple to kick this one off. Schmidt and Irwin set to return. Here's the kick. Irwin fields it in the end zone. First and 10. Ball on their own 21. One man backfield. He drops back. He scrambled. Throws it out there. First down. And he's finally brought down at the 36. What do you think of that one, Mr. Corso?
Well, I'm going to say that was a nice catch. He got a bunch of yards there, and that's going to spread this defense out a little.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. The Scarlet Knights come out in the ace formation. Number 2 drops back to pass. He passes it. Tackled at the 12. Let's have another look at that pass, guys.
Well, Brad, here is just a great throw by the quarterback. He does a great job of getting the ball to the receiver quickly. Therefore, the defense doesn't have enough time to break on the ball.
First and 10. Ball on the 12-yard line. Number 20 lines up as a single back. Number 2 back to throw. He's going to try and scramble. He's looking for his man. He's got the first. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And he tacks on the extra point. Rutgers ready to kick this one off. Woodson and number 0 back to return. Baker kicks it off. Woodson fields it at the 3. Touchdown, Owls. That was a nice kick return.
Hey, fantastic effort right there. He got some good blocking and a nice job to find the open field.
And he hits the PAT. Temple is ready to kick it away. Bowman kicks it off. Irwin takes it from the 6. Ball on the 23. 1st and 10. Temple going with a 3-man front. Drops back to pass. Rolls right. Number 2 is going to be sacked for a loss. Loss of about 6. 2nd and long. Ball on the 16-yard line. The Scarlet Knights come out in the ace formation. Back to pass. Irwin makes the catch. Evans brings him down at the 38. What a play.
Boy, solid job there by the quarterback, recognizing the defensive coverage and delivering the ball to the open receiver.
Ball on the 38-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Temple comes out in the 3-4. Drops back. He lets it go. 1st down. Reynolds with a takedown at the 39-yard line. And he threw that ball in there nicely. Did you see that, Coach?
Yes, I did, Brad, and that was a good pass and a very good game.
It's 1st and 10. Rutgers comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. He's on the run, rifles it right side, complete, and he's taken down at the 17-yard line. That was a nice leaping catch.
You know, those passes can be dangerous, too, because the receiver makes himself vulnerable jumping in the air like that.
Ball on the 17, 1st and 10. Number 20, alone in the backfield. Number 2 drops back to pass. Heaves a long one down the middle. Makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown. And he tacks on the extra point. Rutgers to kick. Woodson and number 0 back deep to return. Baker kicks it off. Woodson fields it at the 1.
17 yards, number 27.
Ball on the 19-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Linebackers move over.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They're bringing it. Nice spin move. And they make the stop at the 27-yard line. 7 yards there. It's 2nd down and 2 to go. Rutgers lines up in a dime defense here.
2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Back to pass. Lets it go. Hey, what a great catch.
Yeah, he was aware of where the sideline was and made sure he stayed in bounds when he caught the ball.
The defensive line's moving all over.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Stevens back to pass. Lets it fly. And that one's fallen incomplete. And he overthrew that one badly.
Whoa, the receiver's fast, but he's not that fast.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. There's a shift by the linebackers.
2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He's got the first, and he's tackled at the 43-yard line. He had a nice pickup on that one.
Hey, you guys, watch out for this kid.
Ball on the 43-yard line. It's 1st and 10. The Owls go with the I formation.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He's hit and got away. Brought down at the 32-yard line. And that was an excellent run there.
Yeah, that was great blocking, Brad, up front by the offensive line to open up that hole.
Ball on the 32. Linebackers move over.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And down he goes at the 26. And he carried that one for a few yards.
You know, when you have a guy like that who can grab 5 yards or so consistently, it sure keeps some pressure off the passing game.
This is the 7th play of this drive. The linebackers shift over a little.
2nd and 3.
Back to throw.
56-yard line.
He's looking for his man. That's a 7-yard gain.
Number 85 for a gain.
Ball on the 18. 1st and 10. The Owls line up in an I formation.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard.
Drops to throw. Guns it across the middle. 1st down. Touchdown, Owls. And a nice connection for the score, Coach.
Yep. The defense can forget about it.
And he hits the PAT. Temple is ready to kick it away. Number 20, and Irwin back ready to return. Bowman kicks it off. Irwin fields it at the 3. Ball on the 28. 1st and 10. The Scarlet Knights come out in the ace formation. He's scrambling. He lets it go. He's got the first. Dumas brings him down at the 46. He got up in the air and made the catch.
Oh, that's all about timing, too, because if he jumped too early, he wouldn't have been able to catch that ball.
1st and 10. Ball on the 46. One man backfield. Back to pass. He rolls out to the right. Dumas knocks it away. Well, he was under some heavy pressure there.
Well, I agree there was a lot of pressure, but I think he can hold on to the ball just a little bit longer and deliver it with some confidence.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Number 20 lines up as a single back. Number 2, back to pass. He unloads it. Complete. And he's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. What do you think of that one, Mr. Corso?
Well, I'm going to say that was a nice catch. He got a bunch of yards there, and that's going to spread this defense out a little.
After a quarter of play, our score is Temple 21, Rutgers 14. And we're ready now for the start of the second quarter. Ball on the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Temple lines up defensively in a 4-3. Now he's scrambling. Lets it fly. Complete. Makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown. And they had a tough time defending that one.
Well, Brad, one of the things with this defense is you leave yourself vulnerable in one-on-one coverage. Great throw by the quarterback and great speed by the receiver.
And he tacks on the extra point. Rutgers to kick forward, and Woodson deep to return. He kicks it. Woodson fields at the goal line. A little juke. That was a nice kick return.
Hey, fantastic effort right there. He got some good blocking and a nice job to find the open field.
Ball on their own 47. The defensive line's moving all over. He jukes. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Ball on the 47-yard line. They shift on the defensive line.
and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. He gives a pump fake. He's looking for his man. Complete. And they finally make the stop at the 27. And he hauled that one in for a first down.
Well, that's a big-time play. Did an excellent job there of getting separation from the defender, and he's able to pull down that pass for quite a few yards.
Temple sets up in the eye.
First and 10 at the 27.
Stevens drops back to pass. Brooks with a takedown at the 32. Drop back 4 yards on that one. Ball on the 32. They line up with split backs. Stevens drops to throw. Throws it out there. Black bats it down. And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
Ball on the 32-yard line. Temple comes out with an I formation. Back to pass. He throws it. Incomplete pass. And he just threw that one behind his receiver.
Yeah, that was just a poor throw. I'm sure that quarterback would love to have that one back.
They're in field goal range. They're going to try a long field goal here. He gets it up. And it's through the uprights. Temple is ready to kick it away. Irwin and number 0 set to return. Bowman kicks it off. Number 20 fields it in the end zone. First and 10. Temple comes out in a 4-3. Back to pass. He scrambled. He fires right. Irwin has it. And he's finally brought down at the 46-yard line. We knew these receivers were fast and athletic, and they are not disappointing us.
I think these guys are the difference makers in the game. I would expect to see the deep routes to keep coming and coming at this defense.
Ball on their own 46. It's first and 10. The Owls line up with a 3-man front. Number 2 drops back to pass. Fires across the middle. First down. And he's finally taken down at the 22. How about your assessment of that long play, Kurt?
Well, Brad, not only a big pass play, but anytime you can stretch a defense on first or second down like this, you're going to open up your running game.
Rutgers lines up in the A set. Drops back to pass. He's scrambling. Fires a bullet out to the right. Irwin with a catch. And a nice connection for the score, Coach.
Yep. The defense can forget about it.
And he tacks on the extra point. Rutgers to kick forward, and Woodson back to return.
Number 20 and number 27.
Baker kicks it off. Woodson fields it in the end zone. It's first and 10, ball on the 14. The defensive line's moving all over.
First and 10 at the 14-yard.
Drop back to pass. Rifles it right side. It falls incomplete, and he overthrew that one badly.
Whoa, the receiver's fast, but he's not that fast.
Ball on their own 14, so it's second and 10. Nickel defense.
Second and 10 at the 14-yard.
Spin move. Lewis brings him down at the 15. He picks up a yard on the play. Ball on the 15-yard line. It's third down and 8 to go. The D-line shifts over. He drops back. Throws it out there. Stevens with a takedown at the 24. And they pick up 9 there. Ball on the 24-yard line. Rutgers brings in their nickel package. On a pitch out. Nothing doing. Tackled for a loss on the play. They're stopped 2 yards behind the line. Ball on the 22-yard line. They shift on the defensive line. Steps back to pass. Lets it go. He's got the first. Here it is again. Ball on the 44. The Owls come out in the shotgun. He drops back. He lets it go. And it's caught. Knocked out of bounds at the 20-yard line. And he threw that ball in there nicely. Did you see that, Coach?
Yes, I did, Brad, and that was a good pass and a very good game.
Pro formation here.
And 10 at the 20-yard line.
And they got him for a loss. And they lose a couple there. Ball on the... Drops to throw. He throws it, and it's incomplete. They got some good pressure on him there.
Yeah, but don't forget the fact that nobody was open. That was good coverage, too.
Ninth play of this drive coming up. The defensive line's moving all over. Drops back. Fires a bullet over the middle. And that one's fallen incomplete. And that one was a little off target.
Yeah, he had a little too much mustard on that one, Brad. He needs a little bit more touch in those passes and let the receivers go get it.
Bowman is lined up for the kick. It's up. And it's through the uprights. Temple ready to kick this one off. Irwin and number 0 back deep to return. Here's the kick. Irwin fields it in the end zone. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 21. Temple lines up defensively. 4-3. He drops back. He's going to try and scramble. Fires a bullet out to the right. First down. Reynolds brings him down at the 48. He jumped up and snagged that ball.
Well, the quarterback threw the ball too high. Credit his receiver for going up to make the play.
It's 1st and 10. Ace backfield. Drops back to pass. Throws it out there. Number 57 tips it away. He was able to just knock that one away.
Yeah, great play here by the defensive back, locating the ball and going up to bat it away.
The Owls put 4 men up front. Drops to throw. Lets it go. And it's caught. Tackle at the 33-yard line. Ball on the 33-yard line. 1st and 10. Rutgers goes with the ace set here. He drops back. He's looking for his man. Complete. And they finally tackle him at the 1.
The offense takes a timeout on the play.
They put everyone up on the line. They're bringing it. Miller brings him down for a loss. They're crowding that line of scrimmage. Spangler tackles him for a loss on the play.
Timeout called by the offense.
They're going to go for the easy 3 here. It's up, and it splits the uprights. Folks, let's pause now as we've reached the end of the first half. Our score at halftime, Rutgers 31, Temple 27. Rutgers will be kicking off to start the second half. He kicks it. Ford fields it at the 2. Ball on their own 23. Temple sets up in the eye. On the option. He lets it go deep down the middle. And it's caught. They'll bring him down at the 47. And he delivered a nice pass there, Coach.
Now, this is what I'm talking about. I like what this coach is doing here by opening up his playbook. It's going to have the defense calling for mercy soon.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Stevens drops back to pass. Throws it out there. He's got the first. Here's another look. It's 1st and 10. The Scarlet Knights bring in the nickel package.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
First down. Touchdown, Owls. And that was an impressive run for the score.
Forget about it. They didn't have a chance of stopping that kid there.
And he tacks on the extra point. Temple to kick this one off. Schmidt and Irwin back ready to return. Bowman kicks it off. Here's the kick. He really booted that thing, Kirk.
And Brad, you know what? This is such a great weapon to have on special teams.
1st and 10. Defense lines up in a 4-3. Number 2 steps back to pass. He's going to try and scramble. He's looking for his man. He's got the first. That was a nice leaping catch.
You know, those passes can be dangerous, too, because the receiver makes himself vulnerable jumping in the air like that.
Ball on the 43. It's 1st and 10. Ace backfield, drops back to pass. He's scrambling, rifles it over the middle, and it falls incomplete. They got some good pressure on him there.
Yeah, but don't forget the fact that nobody was open. That was good coverage, too.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 43. Temple going with a 3-man front. Number 2 steps back to pass. Lets it fly. Incomplete. What happened there, Kirk?
Well, as a quarterback, you usually want to put the ball in front of the receiver so he can catch it in stride. Here he just put it a little bit too far in front.
Ball on the 43-yard line. 3rd and 10. Rutgers comes to the line. Only one man in the backfield. Steps back to pass. He's going long. And it's incomplete. And they do a good job at swatting that one away.
You're right, Brad. Excellent awareness by the defender to know where the football is and get his hand on it.
4th and 10 coming up. The Scarlet Knights come out in the ace formation. He drops back. He's looking for his man. Complete. Ford with a takedown at the 32-yard line. Wow, they convert on 4th and long on that pass play, Kirk.
Guys, you just don't see this happen very often. 4th and a mile, the receiver comes up with a big play, and the defense is caught off guard for the first down.
Ball on the 32. Rutgers lines up in the ace set. Steps back to pass. He's scrambling. He throws it. Irwin hangs on to it, and he hauled that one in for a first down.
Well, that's a big-time play. Did an excellent job there of getting separation from the defender, and he's able to pull down that pass for quite a few yards.
They're crowding the line. Gilbert brings him down at the 3-yard line. They're crowding that line of scrimmage. Miller with a takedown at the 3-yard line. Number 20, alone in the backfield. Number 2 drops back. Rifles it right side. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. So they were able to connect on that one for the score.
Yeah, he did a nice job of getting into good position to make the play there.
And he hits the PAT. Rutgers is ready to kick it away. Woodson and number 0 deep to return. Baker kicks it off. Ford takes it at the 4. Didn't get much of a return there.
No, that was a fine job right there by the coverage team. They stayed in their lanes, and they took good pursuit angles.
The Owls line up in a split back set. Carroll tackles him for a loss on the play. Drop back a yard. Ball on the 12-yard line. Woodson is the deep back as they line up in the I. Blitz is on. He tries to spin. Peppers brings him down for a loss. The defense held strong on that play.
They sure did. They're playing some intense football out there now.
Ball on their own 12. They shift on the defensive line. Stevens drops back to pass. Lets it go. It's intercepted. Brought down at the 11-yard line. And they come up with a big, big interception.
You might not believe this, but it looked like that quarterback threw it right at the defender.
Let's look at that one again. Temple lines up defensively in a 4-3. Steps back to pass. And it's picked off. What an interception that one was.
He seemingly came from nowhere, and boom, he took the ball.
Ball on the 21-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Woodson lines up in the deep back. I formation. Lewis brings him down for a loss. Nothing gained on the play. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Going with the shotgun here. Stevens back to throw. Guns it across the middle. And it's caught. And he's tackled at the 43-yard line. What a catch. And that's going to give him a 1st down.
Well, that's a big play for the offense, but I think the defense needs to play a little bit tighter in the secondary.
Temple comes to the line. Only one man in the backfield.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Spin move. And he stopped behind the line. Didn't get anything. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line. Woodson is the deep back as they line up in the I.
2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He jukes it. They'll bring him down at the 41. They get a 1-yard loss on that one. Ball on their own 41. The Owls set up in the gun. Steps back to pass. He pumps once, rolls right. He lets it go. Nice pass, but not enough for the first down, and that's going to bring up fourth.
I know, yeah, but nice pass and catch. But when you don't convert the first down, it's not as nice as you'd like.
Irwin back deep to return. Gilmore gets it off. And that'll bring this quarter to an end. Folks, we've played 3, and our score is Rutgers 38, Temple 34. They've switched sides, and these teams are all set to start the 4th and final quarter. Ball on the 21-yard line. 1st and 10. The Owls line up in a 4-3. He's on the run. He passes it. And they couldn't hook up on that one. He couldn't hang on to that one, guys.
Well, I can't blame him for dropping that one. Did you see how hard that ball was thrown? Wow.
So it's 2nd and 10. Number 20 lines up as a single back. Back to pass. He's going long. It falls incomplete. He had it, but he couldn't hang on to it.
You know, there's really no excuse for that either. He needs to make that catch, Coach.
I agree 100% with you.
The Scarlet Knights come out in the ace formation. Number 2 drops to throw. Chucks it deep down the right side. Complete. And he's taken down at the 49. He had to stretch to get that pass.
He's going to pull a muscle if he has to do that again.
Ball right around midfield. Temple comes out in a 4-3. Back to throw. He unloads it. And it's caught. And he's finally brought down at the 23-yard line. And he hauled that one in for a first down.
Boy, that's a big-time play. Did an excellent job there of getting separation from the defender, and he's able to pull down that pass for quite a few yards.
5th play of this drive coming up. Number 20, alone in the backfield. Back to pass. He scrambles. Lets it go. Incomplete pass. Well, he missed his receiver there, Coach.
Yo, this kid needs to relax a little bit more. That ball's coming out 100 miles an hour. You can't expect the receivers to get to that one.
1-man backfield. Drops back to pass. He's on the run. He throws it. Number 16 makes the catch. Another look at that touchdown, Kurt.
Well, right here, the quarterback does a good job of finding enough time for the receiver to get open, and he hits him perfectly in the end zone for the score.
And he tacks on the extra point. Rutgers to kick this one off.
Number 20 and number 27 back to receive.
Baker kicks it off. Woodson fields it at the 1. Touchdown, Owls. Holy cow, what a kick return. Here it is again. Temple to kick. Irwin and number 0 set to return. He kicks it. Schmidt fields it in the end zone. It's 1st and 10. Temple lines up defensively in a 4-3. Steps back to pass. Throws it deep downfield. And it's caught. Evans brings him down at the 42. Nice gain on the play.
The ball was thrown perfectly. Good precision there.
1st and 10. Rutgers lines up in the ace set. He drops back. Rifles it over the middle, and that one's fallen incomplete. Oh, he was wide open.
Oh, man, he knows he should have had that catch. Now he's going to have to suffer the wrath of his coach.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. The Scarlet Knights come out in the ace formation. He's on the run, fires a bullet out to the right. 1st down, Dumas with a takedown at the 40-yard line. That was a nice leaping catch.
You know, those passes can be dangerous, too, because the receiver makes himself vulnerable jumping in the air like that.
Ball on the 40-yard line. Temple going with a 3-man front. Drops back to pass. Lets it fly. He's got the first. And they make the stop at the 21. How about that reception, Lee?
A good throw plus a nice catch and some good blocking equals to a chunk of yards. That's exactly what you practice all the time, Brad.
Ball on the 21-yard line. 1st and 10. One-man backfield.
At the 21-yard line.
Back to throw. He's scrambling. Heaves a long one down the middle. Irwin has it. Coach, what can you say about that?
All I can say is that was a nice call. The quarterback saw the hole in the defense, and that's a touchdown, folks.
And he hits the PAT. Rutgers to kick this one off. Forward and Woodson back to return.
Deep to receive.
Baker kicks it off. Ford fields it in the end zone. Ball on their own 21. 1st and 10. Pro formation here.
1st and 10 at the 21.
Stevens back to pass. He pumps once. Complete. And he's tackled at the 28. That'll be a 7-yard pickup.
7 yards.
Ball on the 28-yard line. 2nd and 2. The D-line shifts over. Back to pass. He unloads it, and it falls incomplete. Third and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 28. The Scarlet Knights line up in a nickel back.
3rd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Stevens steps back to pass. Lets it go. 1st down. Black brings him down at the 41-yard line. Oh, my, that long game gives him a 1st down, Coach.
A 1st down and a nice pass play. Knowing you can convert on 3rd and long will open up your offense a little bit more on 1st and 2nd.
Let's see what they do from here.
Stevens drops to throw. Incomplete pass. This is the 5th play of this drive. Temple sets up in the eye.
2nd and 10 at the 40.
Back to pass. He lets it go. Hey, what a great catch.
Yeah, he was aware of where the sideline was and made sure he stayed in bounds when he caught the ball.
Woodson lines up in the deep back. I formation.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Offside. Defense. Loss of 5 yards.
Ball on the 40-yard line. Drops back to pass. He unloads it, and that one's fallen incomplete. That guy was wide open, and he dropped it.
You know, guys, I don't know if there's such a thing as being too open, but if there is, that was it right there.
Temple lines up in the ace set.
2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Drops back. Throws it out there. Touchdown, Owls. Kurt, that was a beautiful pass and a nice catch.
Well, this is one of those plays you just sit back and admire. The quarterback threw the ball perfectly, and again, the speed of the receiver is the difference in this play.
And he tacks on the extra point. Temple lined up in an onside kick formation. Here's the kick.
That's a 5-yard penalty.
Temple is lining up for the onside kick here. Bowman kicks it off. First and 10, ball on the 50. Rutgers sets up in the eye. Brought down at the 49.
Defense takes a timeout.
Ball right around midfield. Rutgers lines up in the ace set. Back to pass. Incomplete. He just couldn't get to that one.
Well, he looked to be a little excited back there in the pocket. May have rushed things a little bit. Needs to be a little bit more patient, step up, make the throw.
Ace backfield. Number 2 drops to throw. He lets it go. He's got the first, and he's finally taken down at the 18.
The defense takes a timeout for a first down.
Ball on the 18-yard line. The Scarlet Knights line up in a goal line formation.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And he's taken down at the 8-yard line. Gain of 9. They're crowding that line of scrimmage.
At the 8-yard line.
First down, brought down at the 8.
The defense takes a timeout.
Temple lines up defensively in a 4-3. Temple comes out at a 4-3.
10-yard line. That's the end of the game with the final score. Rutgers 52, Temple 49.
And that's the end of the game. Any final thoughts on this one, Coach?
Boy, I was very surprised at how close this game was. Rutgers really struggled in this football game, and they almost got beat by a team much worse than they are. But remember this, almost doesn't count in college football.
Thanks for joining us for another presentation of NCAA Football 2002. And our final score in this one, Rutgers 52, Temple 49. For Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler with our final goodbye. We'll catch you next time.